We're live. Welcome to my domain. But I know this can get pretty boring, so let's just get rid of this. Yeah, I was just going to try and do a big impression, considering we will be working with dark music. I mean, we will be making dark music. Let's just get rid of this. It's for a video game. Yeah, we should be set now. And this is my voice here. Yeah, we're on. And first, before starting, I'm just going to let you know that besides these music walkthroughs or tutorials, whatever you want to call them, we will be also making here on our channel, on me and Rachel's channel, on Romerica, we're going to make, we're already making other contents like music, weekly episodes, and other entertainment, arts, and everything related to music, games, films, you name it. So just subscribe, you're on the right place. But without mentioning any sponsors besides My Lemonade, cheers. We're just gonna get started. And first, we're going to listen to again, I'm doing a project for a client, and it's very late here. I had a full day, and I'm still going strong, but my energy faded off a bit. So I had a coffee, and now I want to share this with you, since I'm getting more excited if I know other people are watching me. So this is the project which I already started by doing a directions folder, which I have already open here. Yeah. Oh no, I don't want to exit. Yeah, directions. Okay, so I already made one of it. Dark ambient. No, this is the one we're going to make now. It's going to be a 1 minute loop. These are the directions, which are not important. It's for the previous track. So the other track will be much more atmospheric than this. I'm just going to give you a short preview if it can play outside of the DAW. Something like that. So this is very full of instruments and not minimal at all. Stuff are going to chase players around, so it needed to have a busy feel. But for the more slower moments in the game, we have to make a dark ambient atmospheric track, which will be 1 minute. I don't know for sure if this is a mobile game. Client didn't mention, but we're going to listen to his example first. Just a bit. I already viewed it, but just so you can see what we're after, what we should make. So yeah, this is it. I don't know this game, but whatever. Ooh. Grinding metals, huh? Come on, another Game of Thrones suggestion. I can't wait to the second episode. So we have stuff happening around here, as you can see. A lot of sound design elements, not too much, but like menacing danger or something. We just have to recreate something like that, but obviously original, using even a water phone, as you can see here. This should be interesting. I don't know if I'll use it, it's optional, but I like to experiment, so let's just get going. If everything's going, yeah, we're live. I think we're live. Just checking this again. We already have a few viewers. Thanks for joining, and let's get started. So this is my voice. For this dark stuff material, I'm going to use a lot of Omnisphere pads and such. We already have a beautiful basic string pad, which we're not going to use since it's going to be a more minimal approach to this, but it's a great way of starting things out, besides having a basic piano or something, as you can see. We're just playing randomly, trying to figure out harmonies which can work. I'm playing around the key of G minor because the previous background music was in G minor, and we're trying to stay faithful to the theme of the game, at least musically. We need to do that. So remember that the pieces in a game are usually one after another, or they quickly change depending on the pace and the level and the atmosphere in certain moments. So sure, we have to consider that. I'm almost sorry that, well, maybe I'll use this because I want you to see how Spitfire Albion. We're going to use the long strings on this because I want to show you exactly what I'm playing here on the keys, because you can't see that. I don't have a secondary camera, obviously. Budget reasons. So, of course, I don't like to start with reverb all the time, but when I do, I want to use the factory hall reverb because it gives me lots of inspiration, and since it's atmospheric, the sense of space and loneliness in darkness can really help here. We're playing randomly, just searching for ideas first. Maybe even recording. Usually I don't wait for too long before starting to record at least a few chords in order to have a foundation for the next stuff we're going to make. So let's just record that lower tempo, because as I told you before, I like to work in a slower tempo. Well, this is atmospheric anyway, but even the faster ones, the faster pieces, I like to start them in a slower tempo. 80 BPM should be enough. And from there, once we're starting to define the piece, we can go at full throttle and, make it at the normal tempo at which we thought about. Let's just record some stuff here. I have the metronome on. Let's hit the star on the keyboard, which means record in Studio One, and pow. Okay, well, that's a great start. I missed the keyboard button. Yeah, now we're good. Oh, this is I used a major chord after that, and it's too happy and too positive for our team. Again. This is more likely. I think we need here a fourth chord which can play after this. What the hell did we do here? Oh, remember to hit this. I need to enable this in my template of Studio One because this is a synchronization button. You can synchronize your editor to arrangement, and that's very useful. I missed that feature, even though it's right in front of me, but whatever. I mean, it's only available when you open the editor here, but I just hope the mouse battery will last, because I sense it's fading away, and I forgot to buy a new battery. But let's try and see which chord can be. Well, of course, let me open this again. Let's see which chord can we choose after. This is G minor. This is a F flat. No, F sharp. F sharp minor. D flat minor. Oh yeah, this is it's more easy than I thought. It's basically should be. It's the same second chord. It's the F sharp, but let's play it again successively. This is weird. Bear with me, we're almost defining this. The start is the hardest part. Once you've got something, even though you won't be ending up with it, it's still pretty encouraging once you finish the first part. Yeah, it's the same F sharp, but we should play it in an inverted manner, so we can already have some diversity in the event. Let's record again a better part for this. We'll name this long strings. Always like to name my stuff. This is my voice over here. I hope you can hear me out. I disabled the live chat because it's too much of a distraction. But you can comment on the video below, and I will answer to every questions you've got, every decent questions you've got. Okay, let me just close this and play again. Pow. I fucked this up again. Sorry for the language. This is pretty good. I have a slight mistake here, which I'm going to correct. I won't be prolonging this, even though maybe, just maybe, I will after a while, but this is a great start. And of course, if you're familiar with my walkthrough videos, I'm always renaming events, measurements to the chords I use. So I use a G minor and G. No, yeah, a G minor, an F sharp minor. Yeah, it's minor as well. Just a slight notation there, nothing much. Minimalistic as I like it. A D sharp minor as well. And again, the next one, which I'm just going to copy here because it's this succession. So we have enter, and now we have these parts here very neatly arranged. We can color this. I like to color stuff. It's the closest I can get to having a real talent in being a painter. Long strings. Can play around these chord inversions, but before anything, I can also try what I like this ambient piano, ambient space piano. Very soft and very useful for writing ideas. We can name this as ambient piano. This is I mean, I don't like them this large. I just wanted to show you how. This is a pink. What the hell? It didn't look pink a few minutes ago. Maybe I have a condition. Whatever. And of course, we're still on, I hope, yeah. Yeah, we're streaming fine. Still have to check this from time to time. And again, I'm going to add a contact instrument so you can see the keys here. I don't like this piano too much, but we won't be ending it. We won't be using it in the end. Oh man, I don't know why it sounds so horribly bad. Maybe we can beautify it with a factory hall reverb. Now you can see what I'm playing. We can play around these chords with this. Can play around these chords. And also, yeah. Maybe figure out new parts for it. Had to finish the lemonade. Very Romanian-like influence. Apparently, Romanian folklore has a lot of generic horror influences like this. See, this is Romanian, but it sounds very like a generic horror soundtrack. But enough fooling around, because I'll end up playing Game of Thrones theme or something. I did that again. My god. Never mind. Let's just play this in loop with a nice metronome bothering us and see what we can sorry, I disabled the piano again. Let's see what we can come up with this. It has a nice glimmer of hope there, which I really like. It's like you're approaching the end of a dark tunnel, but you don't know for sure if you're going to make it. I like this touch here. Just going to record it. But not at this. Let me play it again. Just solo. Yeah, this note here, which is pretty far out on the context. We're just playing around these notes, but this slight extension, even though it's in the same key, in the same chord, but still, it really makes a lot of difference. And the ending should be on another pattern, note pattern. Oh yeah, perfect. This is so now what we have here is just 12 seconds of a riff, of a tune, of an idea, done with basic instruments. And you remember the example, didn't have conventional instruments, not too much at least. But the thing is that from here we have the world at our feet. We can create basically a great track out of this. I'm hoping. So let's carry on without any delay. I'm just going to find. Well, I'm going to grab another omnisphere for once. Okay, so another omnisphere, and basically I'm going to add something from the pad area, a more minimalistic pad approach. Well, of course I like to choose I like organic pads, but there are not too many. Oh, these sacred bowls are perfect, even though I don't think they're necessarily made for horror music. But look how well it can sound. Let me just practice a bit with them. See, basically, it turns out that this pad is capable of playing the whole two parts here. Of course, we're going to add more instruments, but still, I think I'm going to record these in a more simplistic manner for this pad here. Okay, let's hit record. That's not right. Again. Forgot the part I did before, but I just don't want to do it exactly the same anyway. Man, can I fuck it up more than this? It sounds good already. It sounds good already, but I. Oh, I didn't know what the hell I heard in my headphones. It was just the phone signal. I thought it was something from the live. I turned up on my phone to see if the live is shared by. Yeah, it's shared. But let's going to record this again. Perfection. Just let me see here. What did I do? Yeah, since it's a pad and they're prolonged like this, we need to fix them like this. And did I apply an effect to it? No, I didn't, but it sounds very nice, don't you think? Yeah. That can stay with you. Sorry. I just want to add a piano too because I have a feeling it will inspire me to continue this part here. Sorry, once again. Yeah, the piano is obviously too harsh for this. but we will change it after a while. I don't think these ones are needed. I'm just going to use the scratch pad here to put them here. Just make sure they're on the same tracks. And I'm just going to use this from here. Again, make sure they're on the right pads here. And you already have 24 seconds of very great music here. Well, I let the others judge it, but also let's record this. Let's call this water phone pad. And we already have kind of like a water phone sound already. Ambient piano. Well, it's not so ambient now. Also in Studio One you have certain instruments hanging out here, the old instruments used, but we don't have it at the moment. Very nice. And now with the same pad, without searching for instruments, because that can encumber us into forgetting about our ideas. We should continue with it. Here we can just use a simple chord progression from this and just use the first two chords, which is G minor and F sharp minor. Don't know if they will be there, but still I love this sound. I need to favorite this pad here. Oh man, this is so nice. Voila, almost 1 minute of music, and I think we still need to make the tempo less fast, because it's an ambient track. And here I wanted to do something else here. Let's just listen to this part again. Oh yeah, see, these two are the high frequency is too accentuated here. So I'll have to stop this before the last one gets in. Also, when you do a loopable track, because this will be loopable, you have to remember that a lot of the parts need to be written in such a way that they can easily loop. Oh, this is exceeding. And I think this being more complex, this shouldn't be the first part. Let's see how they I'm sure they mingle together, but I want to have a fresh perspective on it. Yeah, they fit. Yeah, I disabled the microphone. Perfect. That's just perfect. That's just freaking perfect. How they blend in together. I might leave the same tempo. We already have the root of the song, the core of it, upon which we can build certain other parts, but I want to do an introduction part so we can fill it to 1 minute. Let's record this. Let's see how they fit. After I'll be editing this first. Edit, long cut here, below 2. Let's see how this goes. So we have the intro. Pretty nice intro. Changing part with more progression to not bore the players, but at the same time being pretty complex. Let's see if this loops properly. Put it in loop. Not so much. It loops, but I think we need to put this note. Let's see what. Because the thing is that we ended on a more higher note than the beginning. So we have to do the ending on a lower note because of that. Oh, this is perfect now. Did you hear how cursive it was? It means it's a very good loop. It's a very good loop. Let's make sure these endings here, because we're going to snap to quantize. God damn it, I wish I could do it more. Come on, what the hell? $21. Oh, okay. What the hell? Who let the snap off? Who let the snap off? The snap off. It wasn't. I usually let it always on, but doing some fine tweaking, as you can see, because depending on the instruments which we're going to use, the parts can. Oh, I found something off here. Yeah, this is it. You have to really pay attention, have a lot of patience. I don't usually have a lot of patience, but these live videos help because I wanna I want people to see how I work when I have my full attention and concentration on. Oh yeah, they even look great. Um, I don't like this piano at all. We can ditch it. Going to ditch it. Going to ditch the long strings because we already have this pad, this beautiful pad. Oh, we didn't mark this G minor. Oh, and this. I don't know the chords here. Oh, I remember. It's just two chords, but they sound like they're more than two. But that's just because I'm inverting them as I play. But we only have two here. I think that D sharp. Let me see here. Yeah, the D sharp. You already have a great feature here on. I don't know if it's available in other DAWs, but you have the option to extract to chord track. Let's see if they see they generate it. They generate. I don't know why this is a G5 here because I didn't use that. Oh, maybe the inversion. Yeah, and you can. Oh, I undo this. All right. Yeah. Oh, this was a horrible glitch when I turn on the. Oh man, this is the standard. Sorry about this. Oh, I hate this tone. Like a goddamn bee in your ears. Oh, let's just use this. And the type we're looking for is. Oh, sorry, I'm not bored, I'm just sleepy. Gorgeous analog pied dark. Oh, this is like Freddy Krueger. I don't like Freddy Krueger. And man, can you believe it? The new Game of Thrones season is out with second episode this Sunday. I've been meaning to do a talk about it, but there's so many talks about it. I mean, I know a lot of things about it, but there's also many people with doing this already. But I might just do it anyway. Oh man, this is beautiful. Ashes and Snow. I already used this in a couple of projects. And it's a great. Ooh, this is very complimentary with this. We'll be using it. Oh man, and can you believe it? I didn't put any I don't know how long it took us, but I don't even know how long we are recording this. But oh man, already 45 minutes and we just did this. Well, things been slow, but the quality I don't care. I like the quality of it. Omnisphere. Well, we already talked about other things, but Now we're just going to use the this nice pad here. I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure which of that to use. But I think it will be a lower one. Well, maybe we might just... Well, we won't copy stuff out, but since it's a very complex pad, if we hit more notes here, it's... we're just going to use the bass notes, which we're going to transpose after a while. No. See, I selected all of it, so I almost deleted every part. Okay. What the hell? Oh no. I know what I did. When you duplicate track without complete duplication, you basically end up having a track which, if you delete certain parts, it deletes certain parts from the original track, even if you don't want that. So you gotta be careful with this feature. I didn't hit it too often, but still. Ashes and Snow, that was the name of it. Of course, as I told you, this is too much of a complex pad to use all of the notes. Looks like we're using entirely different notes than the original ones, but that's not the case. It's still the same notes, but I'm guessing that it modulates very well. Yeah. Also, I usually make the pads at the same velocity, at least the individual ones, because we don't need, especially complex pads like this, we don't need it to be so diversified in velocities. It's not... Well, here maybe we can use this triangle thing for a bit of more variation. What the hell? Why did this thing turn on? I don't know. Beautiful sounding stuff. We already have nice thing going on. But we should add more stuff to it. More complementary stuff, not necessarily something to overcomplicate it too much. Yeah, again with the drawing. And yeah, I use darker colors for lower instruments and more colorful ones for basically for more colorful instruments. Yeah. Again, we're going to duplicate this and also going to play along and see what other pads we have at our disposal. We tried to use film once. My voice is kind of low, but Heaven Shores is a very fluty pad, I think, from what I've remembered. No, it doesn't. This is too spacey. Too vintage. Oh, this is very nice to be used as a high instrument. It's very chilling. Maybe we can do this manually. Recording as we speak. Sometimes, I mean most of the times, less is more. And as you can see, this being so high in tone, obviously, I made it in a higher color, in a more intense color. But let's rename this as, I don't know, not chilling, freezing pad. Of course, and let's see how it sounds now with a nice reverb after it. It's more ambient than I thought. I don't know if it has too much of a dark feeling, but yeah, it has. We'll add more stuff to it pretty soon. Yeah, I wanted to add the reverb, which I didn't. Let's see the difference. Notice it. Let's see. Right now. And I'm going to add this here too if it's not added. This is not Waterpad. No, it's not added, but I didn't want to add it to Waterpad. I wanted to add it to the Ashes pad, if you've been following it. But let's do it here too, because it's goddamn atmospheric music. It's nice to get crazy with the reverbs here. So name this too. Pretty satisfied so far. I just wished I could have worked faster than this. But it's taking me longer because I'm explaining stuff around. Very dark. And of course I can see myself having putting a voice like this in the games, like be gone from here. No. Be gone, be gone, be gone, be gone, be gone. Be gone, be gone, be gone. Mortals. Of course we're not going to add voice. God damn it, sorry about that. Forgot to turn it off. But this is very nice. Nice. Okay. Enough praising myself. I hate praising myself. Come on. Other people should do it. Now. Oh, just a summary. I've did contemporary classical music for a Calvinist church in Hungary. I've been also doing epic music for a video game. I mean, for a trailer promoting a video game from Romania, and also this dark piece, the faster and more complex version, which I played in the beginning of the live, and this track, which is entirely new, and it's a more ambient one. And but the previous one took me more time to do it because it's a faster one, and I had to really think about it. This, I just went with the flow. So let's see what we can add more. World music, no. Wait, I wanted to do a... Yeah, ambient sounds good, but let's just randomly pick the last one. Way too high. Too traditional. I don't like these type. Organish. Maybe some soft. Ooh, Sepulchre. I think I like this. This is pretty ominous. Whatever. I'm not an Englishman. Rachel can correct me. Oh, very dark. Let's see if... Sometimes on longer pads like this, which prolongs themselves very much, you can use, like I used on this freezing pad, interrupted notes. You don't have to leave everything on like that. It's quite overwhelming, even if it's just minimalistic music, but it can be overwhelming because of that too. So when you're doing music like this, what's it called? Sepulchre. I mean, I didn't know how to spell it. Sepulchre. What the... I think I'm right. What the hell am I doing here? Yeah. All right. Just playing with the pitch wheel. Pretty ominous too, but will be... Oh yeah, I'm just also... Meanwhile, I'm also corresponding with my girlfriend and partner, Rachel, who wants to say hi to everyone. And with this occasion, I want to remind you to subscribe to our channel and be on the lookout for more videos. We have an interesting one about the music memory, the first musical memory, which aired last week. We didn't put anything this week, but we have already 2 videos uploaded with something else, not episodes. And we'll be returning soon with more talking episodes or vlogs, whatever you want to call them, or podcasts. But for now, let's just record the sepulcher. Okay. I'm not sure how long to keep the notes here. Maybe that's too much, but I'll keep recording this. Fuck, I missed it. Missed the key. Thank God it's ambient music. And I can fuck it up. Oh, I'll correct it anyway. The perks of being a studio musician, not a live musician. Let's see, where the hell are you? Yeah. Of course I fucked this up, but I'm just going to add this and prolong it. And the last parts here, you remember I said we're going to have a loop. So because this pad is evolving, like even after the notes end, we have to leave it in order to be able to loop it properly. So we have to shorten it, at least by here. Just going to shorten this too, because we don't want to seem like we shortened this intentionally just because it's the last chord. I mean, I don't know who noticed that, but I like how they sound in the preview. You can uncheck this if you want, but I like to hear them while I edit them. I like to see how they act fastly. A little bit of fine tweaking here, just making everything perfect. Well, if you... Okay. Well, I'm having a bit of... I'm a bit nervous about this, because I didn't play it. I mean, I'm usually not listening everything in perspective while I'm recording it. It's quite difficult to do that, so I'm just going to have a critical listening to it. We're almost done, I think, but maybe we'll add more stuff. Just let me see what we have here. I don't know what's with the very dark stuff, like it's some kind of velocity issue. Oh, the velocity seems pretty fine here. I don't know what. Oh, here I need to, but that's another thing here. Yeah, Rachel, shut up. I have to work. Goddamn phone. The battery's turning off. By the way, I cracked my phone. I don't know if you can see this, but and I have a bumper on it, but whatever. I already bought a new screen from AliExpress.com. Oh man, they should pay me now. Let's see. It's a bit high. Doing a bit of pre-mixing. Wait, I just spotted something. What are you doing here? These are not properly. Let me see though. Yeah, this is not... What the hell, didn't I? It's weird. These are not properly quantized. Just make sure. Yeah. Let's just make sure. I don't know what the hell happened, but obviously they're not properly quantized. And I just tweaking the... Oh no, I shouldn't tweak the ending because I'm doing this because if you extend it... Why are you not... Okay. It didn't paste it to the... Okay. Something more of a metallic part may be applied because, as you remember, the example had more of that. There. Okay. Pow, pow. Excellent connection. 1 hour of... 1 hour. In 1 hour we did a good job, I believe. Thanks for watching this. Still. Yeah, I know what's needed here. We'll add a contact and search for a damage. One of my favorite. Well, we'll be using the loop, the sample loops, but I don't know if we'll keep that. Well, if I'm... Loop menus. No, this is too... I think it's too complex. Yeah, we should just stick to the hybrid. These are hits, I think. Let me see. Not... Yeah, dark impact. Junkyard metals. Adding reverb and a replica. Oh yeah. No, we don't have any. Everything sounds nice now. But maybe we'll be testing others. Oh yeah, these are... I think these are the ones we are looking for. Let's see, this is a great starting point. I think we'll already leave that. Okay, we already have one. Too harsh. Yeah, this is good too. Sounds pretty amazing. Complementing it. Maybe a bit more velocity to this. very haunting. We're just going to sparkle a few stuff to them. Not too many. And another. Enough time to end again, to be looped. Maybe some impact. We don't have any impacts. Wait, why is this? I don't have any idea why it opened the Omnisphere. We don't have. I don't want to test everything. I'm sure we can find better. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Extend this event. Pretty cool, huh? Let's see how it loops. The whole damn thing. Perfect. It's already done. There you go. Of course. Oh man, sounding pretty amazing. Of course, we still need to do some mixing, tweak the ending, make sure it loops once exporting and everything. But there you have it. You have a looping background music for an atmospheric part of a video game. Did this for a client, so I won't play all of it one after another. But if you want to check out more of my music, you can do that in the links below. You can also purchase it if you want for various projects, my music or Rachel's music. And also, I'm reminding you again to subscribe without being obnoxious. It's the last time, because we're going to end this, and for today at least. And stay tuned for more amazing videos. Good night, and bye-bye.